everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I believe is day 9 of training Oakley, the off-the-track thoroughbred. As you saw yesterday, I taught him how to yield his forequarters. I ended up having to teach him lunging for respect stage 1 because I needed to be able to get him to use the thinking side of his brain again. He was very reactive when I went to the right side to teach him yield the forequarters. So instead of just trying to teach him to yield the forequarters while he's reactive, it wouldn't work. You can't teach a horse anything when they're using the reactive side of their brain. So I wanted him to get back to using the thinking side of his brain, so I taught him lunging for respect stage 1. And then as you saw, I got 2 really good yields on the right side afterwards, and his head was down and he was using the thinking side of his brain and he was relaxed, and then I quit him. So that wasn't the ideal training session, but that's alright. We have to do what we gotta do to get the job done. So today I am going to go back to this right side and train him to yield his forequarters, starting on his right side since that's his worst side. Whatever side is the worst, you want to spend more time on. So teach 2/3 on the bad side, 1/3 on the good side, and start where you left off from the day before. So I'm going to get his right side really good today and then work a little bit on his left side. So let's see how it goes. Start with the sensitizing, looking and chewing. Oh boy. Don't want him to fear me or my tools. Him. Front leg. Rope. Good job, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. Good job, buddy. You're so sweet. He's your sweetheart. Oh, almost. Here it is. Boy. Good boy. Any money? Good job, buddy. Alright. String out. We'll start on the right side today since that's the side he had the most trouble with yesterday. Yeah. It's already reactive to the stick on this side, so I'm just gonna wave it around till he relaxes. Just travel with him. I know. At least until he stands still for 15 seconds or he shows a sign of relaxing. Okay, took a big sigh. Do it again. Good, now it's not bothering him at all. Okay. I'm going to start by yielding his forequarters on his right side. I'm going to tap the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. There it is. Rub him. Rub his shoulder, the part of the body that you asked to move. I'm gonna make this a little longer so I'm not pulling on him when he goes to yield. I'll tap the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good boy. There it is. Good boy. Much better today, huh? Yeah, not so defensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Good boy. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There it is. One, 2, 3, 4. Now he's just moving with tap the air. There it is. And he's not walking forward, which is great. Your knee's not backing up and he's remembering the lesson. That's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Good boy. Passive body language, active body language. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Good boy. That was a good one, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Good boy. Much better today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap him. 1, 2. There we go. Good. He's actually pivoting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Good boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, boy. Good. Surprisingly good today. So that bothered him, so I'm just gonna keep doing it until it calms down. Yeah. Boy. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boy. Good boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Look and chewing. Good boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just waiting till he gets one consistent step in the right direction, and then I'll ask for 2 steps and build on that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If he walks forward, back him up. Then try again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walks forward, back him up. Boy. Good job. 1, 2. There it is. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good boy. You're starting to drill a hole in the ground. That's good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There he goes. Good boy. 2, 3, 4. Get the stick a little bit more in front of him when he tends to walk forward. 1, 2, 3. Try to get 2 steps. Woo! 2 steps. Good boy. And I'll quit on that side, since he's kind of defensive about it. And I just want to take it slow with this exercise. Make sure he's not defensive. And play the violin on his head. Good boy. Good boy. Good size. Yep. And change my rope. Bring it over his ears so he gets used to having stuff touching his ears. Ten times better today than yesterday. 10 times better. Not reactive at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay at that pressure. Good boy, because he's trying to find the right answer. Good job. One, 2, 3, 4. Tap in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Get the tension back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on this side, he tends to want to back up. So I'm going to try to be more by his shoulder and have the stick not as far up on his head. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is distracted by the horse being led away. But he's got to learn that he has to listen to me even though there's stuff going on. Back him up. Try again because he walked forward. There. Rub him to a stop. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Now the left side is the worst side today. Oh, that was reactive. There it is. Good boy. He's backing up. Just try to rub him to a stop. Don't try to make him back up. Just try to stay in there with him and rub him to a stop. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. There it is. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2. His butt's yielding, so I'm gonna whack his butt away. Try again. Don't let his butt yield towards you, or just try to get his butt to stay stationary. There it is. Try to get his hind end to stay stationary and his front end to pivot around his hind end. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's starting to walk forward a little bit, so I'm going to get more in front of him. Try to drive him back. He's just backing on his own now. Just rub him to a stop. Let's rub him to a stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4. There it is. Boy. Rub him to a stop. Try to get behind his drive line. That might help stop him backing up too. And it did. For a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Getting some consistency now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Good boy. You made an effort to get away from that pressure. Like right away. That was really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Now he's starting to get more consistent, and I'm not having to tap him as much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get more behind him. There we go. Kind of like a teeter-totter, where if he's backing up too much, you have to balance that out by getting more behind his drive line. If he's going forward too much, you have to balance it out by getting more in front of his drive line. See how I stepped behind his drive line and he stopped backing? 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good boy. 1, 2. There. Getting consistent. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2. There. Backing up on his own, get behind his drive line. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Good boy. I think today's a short session because he's doing so good. He's backing up on his own, get behind the drive line. Oh. Oh. What a good session. Oh, thanks. I try. That's great. He's got a great mind. He learns quickly. He's mellow, and sometimes he's reactive, but you can't ever train that all the way out of a horse. No, a couple of times he runs sideways away from me, like he'll forget like what we're doing, or like I don't know if you've been following the videos, but some of the videos have him being reactive a little bit. But I just keep the pressure, and you don't take away the pressure until he does the right thing. So like if I took away the pressure when he was running away, then I'd be teaching him to run away. So it looks a little rough sometimes, but it's good for him. And he's learning how to handle larger amounts of pressure without freaking out. That's why I can slap the ground with the stick and string. I can slap the ground with high energy right next to his back foot now, and he doesn't freak out. Yeah. And just try to keep his attention on me, because he gets distracted very easily too. Yeah. See, that was nice. He bent his head in towards me on his own. He does that a lot too. And he's getting good at yielding to pressure. He's just getting softer and softer. I haven't taught him the head down cue yet, but that's just touch, press, push. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just waiting for him to release the pressure on his own by dropping his head. He's falling asleep, so I'm going to do a little bit harder pressure. There. Kind of. But you got to establish a starting point with everything, and everything's like, everything you start is a little difficult at first. But he learns so quickly. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense, because high-blooded or hot-blooded horses do tend to learn quicker than cold-blooded, lazy, dull horses. His personality's coming out more. He's not so like, I don't want to say lazy or dull or anything, but he's not so like, I hate my life. Yeah. 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 He never walks away from me when I go to catch him. And I take a little time by like scratching him, petting him before I put the halter on him and take him away from his food. He is getting a little pushy about when he thinks we're done. he will try to push away from me and go eat. So yesterday I tied him up for like 10 minutes, and that helped a lot. When he was first tied up, he was not pawing, but he was pawing the air. He was like, but by the time I untied him, he was really relaxed. So that was good. There's something else I wanted to say. I can't remember. Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a great personality. He's so sweet, too. Yeah, he is. Oh, that's nice. You like that. That'll help fatten him up. Hopefully. I hope that by the time I do start riding exercises that he has a little bit of weight on him, because it's hard work, you know. Yeah, I noticed. He looks pretty good. He's all shiny, and I notice his hindquarters look bigger. Yeah. 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 Ow. Good boy. Yeah, the forequarters exercise, probably the hardest exercise to teach him, only because it's an exercise that they don't want to help you with, because that's how they push people around, is with their head, neck, and shoulders. So if you get them to yield that body part, it like takes away their power, and they get a lot more submissive. I got him 2 steps on both sides today, so I thought it'd be a good place to quit him. Yeah, and he wasn't reactive at all on his right side today. Oh, be careful of your hairs down. He will chew on it. He spit it out. It was all green and slimy. Like, gross.
So what size rope halter is that? Just horse size?
Yeah, just average. It fits, but it's, you know, you can tell there's not much rope left to work with, but it fits. Yeah. I'm just used to it being on my tiny horse, and it's like this much rope left. But this is the Clint Anderson one. If you want to get one, I get a discount because I'm a member. So let me know. Yeah, and it's built so like the cheek piece here is lower, so when you do pull on it, it doesn't like go up into his eye area. And then these knots are placed right where the pressure points are. So like if you feel down a horse's nose and you feel 2 bumps right there, that's the pressure points. Yeah. He was very guarded when I first started working with him. Not in an aggressive way or anything, but just in like a I don't care kind of way. He's starting to come out. Oh, and another thing is teaching him to not walk away as soon as you take the halter off. So I take the halter off, and I think that's why he's starting to like bring his head in more towards me, because every time I take a halter off, it's the other side, but I'll just show you. Every time I take a halter off, I just bring his head to me, love on him, you know, undo it. And every time he volunteered to bring his head to me, I'd take his halter off a little bit more. And so it was like a little bit of a reward for that. So I'd take his halter off, wait, he'd bring his head more, I'd take it off, put it around his neck, and then you know, I'd throw it away. Yeah. Yeah, so always walk away before he does. Yep. And I'm building on it getting to be like a longer and longer amount of time where he stands with me without a halter on. He's coming along. You just have to desensitize the other side with the stick of string, and then we're done. And he used to be more on top of me. Like when I would do stuff like that, I'd turn around and be like, right there. I'm like, oh man. and yeah. Yeah.
I guess they just care about what they can do.
Yeah. He's doing great on the ground. He's not as pushy as he was in the beginning, and he's trusting me more. He's got his head down low, which is awesome. Yeah. This just helps him realize that, you want respect without fear. So I desensitize after every sensitizing exercise so that he doesn't fear me or my tools. Oh no! That screwed up my timing. Alright. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, this will also get him a lot quieter. I can back him up with just one finger on the rope. If I don't, you jiggle, jerk, wait till his feet speed up and then stop. Ask with light pressure. Just gotta get far enough away so that the stick doesn't run into anything. Here. I always change sides on him instead of walking around him and him not moving and me moving. It gains more respect every time I can get him to move and me not move. Yeah. Don't think I'll hit it now. See how he just threw his head up a little bit? Let's do this until, okay, he blinked and he looked in on me, so that's just one of the signs of relaxing. And then I'll do it again because he flinched. There. Good boy. And back him up some. Good boy. So I can do the front figure eights. You want it to really whiz past his ears. He stands still for 15 seconds without showing a sign of relaxing, then retreat and rub him. But he did in the beginning. Yes, he did it in the beginning. Well, in the beginning, it was hard for me just to get him far enough away from me to do it in the first place. You don't want to be close in case he reared up. He just always wanted to be on top of me. Not really in a bad way. Like, not super aggressively. Yeah. I just love on him. This is a good time to, like, find his scratchy spots. Just let him know that he can't walk away till I walk away. Try to get his attention back. Try not to let him look all the way that way. Because wherever they look, that's where their attention is. And they can only think of, like, one thing at a time. He's a good boy. This is, like, the longest he's stood with me. That's perfect. Walk away. And he can do what he wants. Thanks. Thanks, yeah, he's awesome.
But yeah, but you're the best.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks so much, Amanda.
Yeah. Well, if he did as good as today, it would be a short session. It depends on him whether it's a long, like, hour or if it's like a half hour or so. So today definitely was a short session because he was well behaved. And yeah. Yesterday was like an hour and 20 minutes because, yeah, well, he was so reactive on the right side when I tried to teach him to yield his forequarters that he was half rearing, running sideways. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. Yeah, they're long. Yeah, they're long. So instead of just trying to drill on it and teach him how to yield his forequarters while he's reactive, I went to the next exercise and actually taught him to lunge.
Okay.
It's called lunging for respect stage 1. And to gain his respect and use the thinking side of his brain again, you just move his feet forwards, backwards, left, and right. So I thought that'd be the best way for him to go back to the thinking side. And also, it's a bit harder than yielding your forequarters. So if you like go to a new exercise when the old exercise isn't working, they'll realize it's a lot harder and like, can we please go back to yielding the forequarters? It's like messing with them a little bit, messing with their head. And once I did that, he gave me 2 really good yields on the right side yesterday, and I quit it. Yeah, thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, oh my gosh, this is great.
I remember riding in P-Town when I had Cody in Provincetown.
Yeah.
It was a bit tricky with him, so I didn't know the method then. I really wish I did. He would have been a way better horse. He was pretty dangerous when I was riding. Yeah, he would like race down the dune, and I'd try to, spin him around a circle. I knew some things. I'd try to like, spin him around a circle, try to go back up the dune and try to make him walk down.
Yeah.
Well, not make him walk down, make it difficult for him to speed up down it by like circling him at the end. But he was so headstrong, he would just toss his head and get control of the reins, and he would bolt home. He's bolted with me so many times. And then he bucked me off a few times, broke my wrist. Yeah. Well, it was a fracture, but it went all the way across that big bone. So yeah, that's why I got Jewel smaller, and then I found the method, and she's known nothing else. So that's 2. So she's wonderful. I mean, I can pick up on the reins, and she'll give to that with just like two fingers. Like I had my phone in my hand, and I was like, okay, how am I gonna do this? And I actually was in this hand. So I like took the rein in my pinky and flexed her, and she did it with my pinky. Yeah. I'm hoping that's it. I'm hoping that's how he'll, turn out. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. As always, please like and subscribe. As you can see, Oakley was a lot less reactive today, and actually the right side turned out to be the better side, yielding his forequarters, than the left side, which is kind of funny. But today was a much better training session, and if you like what you see and you like how I train, please click the link in the description box below. That will take you to my GoFundMe page, and I'm trying to go to the Clinician Academy by Clinton Anderson in Farmington, Arkansas, and it's a lot of money, and any amount will help, even if it's just $1 will help me. I'm working 3 jobs as of now, and I'm trying really, really hard to get the money together to go to this academy so that I can train local horses and train their owners to teach the method so that people in my neighborhood can have safe, reliable horses and know how to work with them and know how to gain their respect by moving their feet forwards, backwards, left, and right. Remember, we want respect without fear. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.